everybody. I've been pretty busy. Haven't had a chance to do a video, so I'm gonna do a little update and then do a video. Probably wondering what happened to my last video is on the wrecker. Come to find out, the joy of buying a kit from somebody, it's been opened. I'm missing parts from it. Not happy with that. So I had to put that on the shelf back in the box so I get some parts. And see about finishing it up. What I'm doing now is I started the Peterbilt wrecker. I hadn't seen a video on this. I'll post, like usual, I'll post pictures. Haven't seen nobody do a video build on this. Can't find one. Everybody does a box review. Well, you know, I can open the box and do that. So what I wanted to do was do mine and do videos of everything I've done on it. Mine was a Peterbilt Revell Peterbilt wrecker. Now, one thing about this, you guys who build trucks and all, you know it already. All the Revell rig trucks, they're the same molding, and if you look, they're all the same. Pretty much, it might be a little different on the nose of the hood or the light or whatever, but pretty much 99% of them are. Now, on this wrecker, it was expensive when I bought it. I think I paid, and I didn't pay that much, $2.50 for it. And that's a lot, and there's a lot of pieces to it, but it's like there's two kits. It comes as a regular Peterbilt, and you're gonna have a lot of extra parts. That's what's, See here's one of the trees. You got a lot of extra parts you're not going to use just on this one tree for this kit. Then you have here's a tree, okay, and if you notice, here's your frame. That's a frame for regular Peterbilt. And as you see, you got a lot of parts here too you're not going to use. What they did is they molded it, and then they added the parts for the boom assembly, the wrecker part. You have all these different colors. You got this one here is the main part. That's the only one part that added for the frame. Everything else is the same thing you would get if you built a Peterbilt. All the stuff's the same. All in white and everything. You got a whole lot of chrome though. Your chrome assembly, I mean, a lot. I got 3 sheets of nothing but chrome. But everybody's like, why is it so expensive? That's why. The only thing I didn't like about it, you probably keep a lot of the parts. If you're building another Peterbilt, you have extra parts. But you got stuff like on the truck, like this here. This won't be used on this one, but it's the same one that comes with every Peterbilt build. So, what I've done, we'll do each step. Pretty much want to go over some of the stuff. I've gotten the frame done, my engine done, and some of my lights have already been mounted. What I wanted to do was go over and show y'all some of the things. Go ahead and start. As you can see, the frame is done. Okay. Now, the engine, I'm going to go over the frame again. The engine is not glued in because I have to run some more wiring around it, and it just makes it easier. Not a bad little kit. A lot of parts. We've did the whole engine, primered it, and then added our stuff to it. And not bad. The other thing we got is, and we got typical radiator. What I did is I painted this in here. After I painted black, touched up my hose that runs up to the radiator part. Now, the frame, like I said, is one whole piece. Okay? It's a long piece compared to the Peterbilt. The regular, boy, I look like, compared to the regular Peterbilt. Okay? It's that much shorter. Let me back here. It's that much shorter. So, this came in that color, and as you can see, I've added some air lines myself up to my tanks. I drilled them, and using the copper wiring. That wiring there, you can buy it from a bass shop, fishing shop. Got our front bumper in, our 2 tanks and steps in already. Running it all down through here. As you see, I got blocks in here already. And that's to run my wiring in. I got more wiring, so instead of it all hanging everywhere, I'm gonna run it through there. Let you get a close up of the wiring done to each one of the air. You can see them ran into the air tanks. Get my glasses on here, make sure I'm showing you. If you look inside each one of the air tanks, the lines are running to each one up there. I ran them all the way and then ran them to the air tanks right there. Put the little blocks in there using small styrene tubing. Keeps it from hanging everywhere. Our lights is 3mm lights. As you can see now, if you look at them, you'll see that white tubing. I had to use tubing on there because if not, the lights will stick out too far. So what I did is I made me some tubing spacers. I think you can see them. Yeah, they're right there. Let the camera focus on them. Copper tubing, styrene tubing. Now, when you build this, it tells you to put the tires on and, not to glue them down. Before I get started, I posted a picture up here on these tires. The instruction shows you for 4 tires. This has 6 rear new tires and 2 front ones. But it does not show you which 2 to use. It only shows you 4. And so what you have is you got to look, because you got to have different ones. You got to really pay attention to the instructions because it doesn't tell you. Tells you your tires can just go in there and not to glue them. Okay? Not to glue them. Well, they're not going to stay in there. If you look at the picture I posted also, I can show you here. The OD of them is just, that's a lot smaller. And that's a lot bigger inside. You could take and probably put your little spacer in there, but it's that small, it's going to be hard. Also, when you're doing your tires, you have 2 sets. Some come like in here. The inside of the 2 tires are chrome for the 4 tires. That comes with every Revell Peterbilt kit. But this one has 2 different ones. and they're not even numbered on there. The rim part. Also, if you look, I don't know if you see it, there's a tit inside there. I tried to show you on the picture. Maybe that's better. You got to pay attention because 2 of these have the tit on them, and then you have the other 4 have your little notch cut out. See the little notch up here at the top? And it goes into that little notch down here at the bottom. They don't tell you that, so you got to pay attention to that. That's why these aren't put together. I wanted to show you all that. The other thing is, when we start putting it together, your shock absorbers, like I got mine in there. I painted my shock absorbers on the back and everything. They're not numbered, so you got to try each one. There's 6 back here, 4. Okay, and you see what I'm talking about? The difference. There's only 4 of them back here. They don't have 6. I don't know. I guess that other set don't get a pair. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. The parts. Let me turn this up. Are for the Revell regular Peterbilt, but since they did the record, what they did is they made a mold, a sprue of nothing but the longer frame, and but all the other parts, all the other parts are from the regular one. So what's going to happen is you're not going to have some of the parts on here. And then other places you'll have extra parts. Everybody's like, it's awful expensive kit. That's why it's expensive. But then on the other hand, what I didn't like about it is, what are you going to do? Throw away all the other stuff? So I keep them. Some people might throw them away. That's the only thing. I mean, the kit's going together good. The only problem is, like I said, you got to pay attention because they don't tell you half the stuff you need, or they don't have them numbered. We have our boy got them hooked up. Got our lights hooked up on the front for my bumpers. That's why I'm running them up underneath there. We're using on those. I use 3mm. Put a resistor in there so I don't blow them out. On the then we've added our lights on the turn this off. On our running boards, our boxes, we've got both sides lit up. They're real fine, real small. I don't even know if you can see them. Right there. Okay. Those are just the beginning of what is going to be on this record. Like I said before, if you're going to do this kit, you need to pay attention, okay? Because, you'll get frustrated. And you'll be like, "What? I got these extra parts. Where's this part not numbered?" So, pay attention, take your time, and go from there. Myself, I mean, I'm enjoying it. Then you get stuff like this. We got to repair this. It was broken off in the box, and this is not an open kit. Now, I didn't get this from somebody already started, and this is a brand new kit. But anyway, it was broken, so we'll have to make that. And then also in the back, if you look, this is I had to make one. It was missing that one. So myself. But that's just myself. I'm not here to criticize anybody. I would not pay them outrageous prices that some people are selling these kits for. I just would not. Okay, I know where my limit is, and that's where I set it. You have like this here. Okay, you have this. Okay, a lot of decals. You won't even use them on this truck. You just won't use them. So remember that. You see it, and somebody's trying to sell one, and they say, hey, it's a great kit. Yeah, I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a great kit, but don't be surprised you open and you go, I didn't even use half this stuff. Well, half maybe is exaggerating, but you have parts that you will not use. We get done with it. We're going to, let me go ahead and set this up so you can see what it looks like. Like I said, I'm not going to put all the tires on because I don't have them all together yet. Let me show y'all here. Get my coffee get out of the way. There's your frame. Go ahead and put our radiator in place. The other thing is, I'm going to tell you right now, when you put this kit together, if you think you go open the hood, you won't. This sits right on the hood. It has no room to go down. Now it's got the arms that hold up the hood that you can lift it up, but it will not lift high enough. So that's really up to you how you want to do it. And, go from there. But, see, the tires don't stay on. That's just... No, they're not gonna move. They're not gonna move for me. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Okay. But anyway, not bad. It's just be ready if you buy this kit. I don't know, that you have a lot of stuff that will not work, that you won't use. But then you got enough of the other. I've already sat down and. Started the detailing of the door. Already got my door cut open. So, it's going to be something like this when I get done detailing it. But I've already opened up my door and already cut it out. Oops, upside down. Okay. Already got it cut out. I plan on doing is a liner for my cab and the bedding to look something like this. Okay, go do that to the inside. I got, then it'll decorate the thing a bit. This is not the color I'm gonna use, but I'll probably make this pattern because I like that pattern. Other than that, we have the boom. This is another boom that I did that I wanted to try some stuff with it. Okay, So, well, this is not the boom for this one. This is a different boom, but I took it and used it as a device to draw and make up parts for it. But anyway, I want to do video 1 on the chassis, the engine, and let you see where we're at with this. Again, going over this, we've gone over this before. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. If you belong to the page, highly appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If you're not, go ahead and subscribe and pass the word on of my page if you don't mind. But anyway, I just wanted to do this first video and give you an update on where things are at, and also what I'm working on and why you haven't seen no video on the last one. I guess I could apologize, but hell, I ain't got no control over it. That's why, to be honest with you, pretty much I quit buying kits from people who sell them. They say, yeah, it's if they're not open, if they're sealed, I might buy it, but if they're opened, I've got to where I'm just not buying no more, because that's just a lot of money, and then I don't have all the pieces. But anyway, get ready for the weekend. College football starting. That's right. Go Dogs. So enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And I'll talk at you again when we come up with our next video. Have a good evening, y'all.